Hello, Aquarius. This is your reading for the solstice energy. This reading is for the sign of Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If it does not all resonate with you, it may be for someone else as well. So try not to build a story if all of it does not resonate for you. But Gemini, let's see what is going on for you in this current energy. Of course, these readings are timeless, so if you're coming across this video at another time, not during the solstice energy, and it still resonates for you, the reading is still for you. Time is not linear. If you would like a personal reading, Gemini, you can book through my website. I have a link in the description box. It is BeTheChange333.com. Okay, Gemini, Aquarius, I'm sorry. I finished Gemini last night. So this is a reading for sun, moon, or rising signs of Aquarius for the solstice energy. First card out, Aquarius, the waiting game. So it seems as though you've been going around and around in circles and cycles even, waiting, feeling like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to change, for someone to change, for something or someone to come into your life. Typically, Aquarius, when we're in this energy, we are perpetuating this energy. We should not be waiting around for someone or something. It is time for you to open up your energy to the possibilities of what it is that you desire, Aquarius. A lot of times when we're waiting, we're actually waiting for ourselves. I know this one from my own experiences of waiting for a few years for something and someone, realizing that, oh, it is up to me to make these adjustments and changes in my life. Let's keep going here, though, Aquarius, for the sign of Aquarius. And I see it, Aquarius, this has been coming out in almost everybody's reading so far, spiritual strength. So going through this phase of the waiting game, going through the phase of all of the challenges, obstacles that you have had to face, you're gaining a lot of spiritual strength. Your connection to your higher self, to your spirit team, it's gaining strength, which is a beautiful thing. That is your resource here. Your intuitive senses are a giant resource in this lifetime, Aquarius. So even though, you know, some things may seem really difficult and painful and even traumatic at times, we do gain spiritual strength once we reconnect with our higher selves and the spirit realm. Sometimes we will disconnect for a while to go through the grief process, to experience the pain. Sometimes we get stuck in the victim or pain cycles. We all do it, but know that you are gaining spiritual strength through all of this. And with the waiting game as well, do know that everything does move, evolves in cycles, in seasons. There is a specific time for things for each and every one of us. We're in Earth School, so we're here to go into different classes and courses and learn different things about ourselves and about life in general. Passion ignited. So this is beautiful, Aquarius. There is a new passion that is igniting within you. And this is your passion for life, what you truly desire in life, and just your passion for yourself, your gifts, maybe even, maybe a passion for your spiritual side. Beautiful. Okay. Probably spending some time with yourself in solitude, which is good. This is where we gain more of the wisdom, more of the knowledge of ourselves, of our journey thus far. Maybe you're reading some books, learning some new things. Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius currently? You may be feeling more comfortable just with yourself at the moment, which is a beautiful thing, because we do want to always have the comfort of self and self-knowledge, self-awareness, self-understanding. If we don't understand fully our emotions, our energy, and we don't fully understand what it is that we manifest here in life, because it's vibration. We emit vibration, we attract vibration, and that vibration forms into something tangible in the material world. We don't always know what vibration we're carrying with us, Aquarius, but you're learning. You're getting the hang of it. And it's so hard. We have to unlearn all that we've been taught throughout our life so far to really get a deeper understanding of energy, of the true value of life, and what it is that we are energetically contributing to the world with. All right, Aquarius. Anything else for Aquarius? Okay. Oh, there we go. I thought so. I was feeling this, Aquarius, for you. So, you're in your time to yourself, learning more, gaining more knowledge. Something is coming in to disrupt your environment or your life at this moment for a reason, for a purpose. This is to crack you open, to expose your own light to yourself. It may be quite emotional. It could be something from your past coming back in to awaken you again to higher knowledge, to understanding. And it is kind of spiraling you back down into an emotional feeling of loss. And this may trigger more than the surface of what you're experiencing. It may trigger, it's meant to. I'm hearing it's meant to trigger more deep into your inner psyche, your inner child, your younger years that you may not have conscious memory of will come to the surface to show you, to allow you to see certain traits within you, certain emotional patterning that can be the driving force sometimes for the ego. Whatever it is for you, Aquarius, this is a triumph. This is something that you will be able to celebrate, stand tall and say, I got it, aha, and feel more empowered within yourself, within your life. Bottom of the deck, prosperity begins. So you are in the midst of manifesting something actually very tangible for you to experience here in this world. And it's with a connection with another. This is growing from the seed on up. So you're starting to maybe even experience or see or sense the tangible evidence of this. All right, Aquarius, let's kind of break this down and get a little deeper into it for you. For Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. All right, Aquarius, what is this waiting game about? Sometimes it seems like we're waiting, but we're actually in class, in Earth School. And you don't realize that until after you get out of class and you're like, oh, I learned so much that year, or that month, or whatever class it is you decided to take here in Earth School. Trying to get a little more detail on that. But you're starting to realize that waiting around is kind of a waste of your energy. And that's where you're now in that solitude, really learning a lot more about yourself, about energy, about the ins and outs of life that maybe were not taught to you or shown to you, growing up. Most likely not. 5 of materials. Yeah, so what you've been waiting on is actually something that you perceive as a loss. You perceive as grief, sadness, and loss. So maybe this is either a person or a job or a home, something that was really important to you. I'm getting a person, Aquarius. This could be a person that was in your life and then no longer is, but you were waiting for either the time to reunite or for this person to come back or for this person to actually go through their healing journey. The thing is, again, we always are mirroring, so there's probably some healing journey that you are going on as well, Aquarius. It does give you spiritual strength. Spiritual strength as the wheel turns. So you are completing a cycle, or a cycle is completing. And I feel like you are not going to repeat this cycle, Aquarius. I feel like with the passion ignited and solitude, you are determined not to repeat this cycle for yourself. Beautiful. You are confident now. You are trusting your spirit team, your spirit self, your soul's nature. Passion ignited. This passion is being ignited the more you learn about yourself, the more you reflect on all of your life and the different characters you've played, the different characters that have come in and out of your life, and deeper realizations as to like how and why all of the things that you've experienced thus far had to go down to give you this greater wisdom and knowledge of yourself. This is igniting a passion within inside of you. And you're like determined to learn more and more and more. You want to master. This is about self-mastery, Aquarius. So yeah, in solitude, you are learning to hold your light, to push back the dark thoughts, not without analyzing them first. So it's not like you're repressing or bypassing, but really choosing to stay in the positive and push back the past version of yourself that closes in on you from time to time. Let's check out what this disruption is all about, Aquarius. Whatever this disruption is, it triggered within you loss, a lot of emotional loss. Your heart may be hurting from this situation or for another. This could be just compassion. Now let's see, disruption. The world. Aquarius, disruption really is showing you there's an end. It's time to end that waiting game, this old cycle. With the World card coming in and emotional loss, it seems as though things came full circle for you, or are coming full circle for you to truly see the very truth of your journey thus far. This time, you are taking all of the newfound wisdom, all of the new patterns you are developing, and utilizing that part of you going forward. It's a more mature, you're not feeding off of old patterns, off of old childhood wounds. Yeah, emotional loss and this entire disruption pattern really does have to do with, so it does have to do most likely with another person or people, could be family, and how much you were giving. Your pattern is to make sure that everybody else around you is comfortable and happy and not judging. And so you're always, with your big heart, your compassion and your care, you're always giving, 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 not necessarily receiving though. So when something goes bad, when something goes in the wrong, in the direction that does not feel good to you, it really triggers deeper emotional wounds within you that then goes into a pattern or a cycle of depression or anxiety or just really dark thinking. I believe that this person really was meant to come into your life to expose this part of yourself in a deeper, deeper way, in a spiritual way. It will be a triumph, one way or the other, whether this other person and you actually reconcile your differences, or the fact that you just gain that understanding and that empowerment that is needed to move forward in your journey with triumph, and balance, a complete balance, and understanding your relationship dynamics with other people at a much deeper level, Aquarius. I'm going to get an advice card for you. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Materials. So you really, truly are understanding what you truly value in this life. And it is not on the surface anymore. Deeper emotional bonds, I'm hearing, are super important to you. That is a trait that you're not willing to give up. Justice was below that. So Aquarius, let's get an advice card for you to wrap your reading up here. Advice for Aquarius. Advice for Aquarius, please. Okay. I was just hearing like there's still some processing time involved in all of this, Aquarius. So maybe not all of this has gone down for you quite yet. But the card you got is blame. You might still be in a small victim mentality. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So not blaming others for how you're feeling, how you're experiencing life. Taking the reins of your own emotional situation. And releasing other people from that responsibility. Blame. It's so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing. And if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul source. This mindset says, I don't have the power inside myself to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There is a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So Aquarius, that is your message, not to play the blame game. And that is a hard thing to do. It's a lesson that we all do have to learn here in Earth School. So that's the message I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. And if you do like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe so that you can help this channel grow. I have a lot of more new content that I will be adding to this channel. So click the notification button as well, and you'll get notified when I do upload new content. Thanks, Aquarius. Have a beautiful day.